Hey friends, Fuya here once again. Welcome back to episode 42 of our Fire Emblem Warriors 3 Hopes blind playthrough and the first episode of our Golden Wildfire playthrough. I'm really excited to get started with this, but first of all, of course, welcome back after our week off. We a lot of good support going for the Prevent Cancer Foundation through Awesome Games Done Quick 2023, raised well over $2 million. It was fantastic. And obviously a lot of really good runs. Yeah, saw some world records being broken, and just in general was really great. So if you haven't seen that, go check out the VODs. Fantastic event. And of course, we'll be looking forward to Summer Games Done Quick 2023, probably end of June, early July, right in there. But I digress. Let's go ahead and jump right into things. So we finish off the first of our playthroughs. Now we're going to do a carryover with a New Game Plus file. Absolutely. Boom. And I guess you can choose who you want to carry over and what. I see no reason why not just carry over everybody in terms of their levels and support levels. Oh, I see. Carry over support levels only. So I could do all the support things again. No, we're not going to do that again. We're going to have enough new stuff in the next playthrough. So I think let's continue on. Yep. Okay. Now, I feel like the higher you get, the more experience you probably get and the better rewards. So I'm not sure if I want to do hard or maddening. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do hard and then play through 3 with Dimitri, because this one's going to be with Claude, remember. I think play through 3 we'll do maddening, and then we'll see how that works. But at that point we'll have some strong units, including of course the main characters, though the plan is not to use the main character as the main fighter, and instead Lysithea is going to be our focus. And if there are carryover units with the renown that you can do, special units, whatever, then if one of those interests me, maybe I'll make that second and just have the main character kind of do, whatever. Same thing with good old Bernie. If/when I recruit her, which I'm sure you're going to be able to recruit her. I mean, I don't see her being willing to fight to the death for your Edelgard, so when you're able to recruit her, she'll be number 4, and we'll send her off and do Bernie things on the playthrough. Or we'll have her defend. Either way. But let's go ahead and start with hard. And I'm just going to keep doing casual. I'm a filthy casual, I know, but I don't want to have to restart necessarily if a unit dies. I might still do it anyway, but it just, annoying. Slow and steady. Oh, I see. This is the usual things. I will customize that, I think. I don't need, well, nah, we'll keep everything the same. Forward with that. Difficulty hard, I think is a good place to start. And we're going to keep that as a permanent save not to touch. And instead we're going to do overwrites of here. And here we go. So looking at that cutscene now, I bet that was like when they were modifying the main character or something. They can make those who slither in the dark. Interesting. Very interesting. Hi, Flame.
All this bloodshed. Will it never come to an end?
It's very clearly those who slither in the dark style, the way they do their coloring. Oof.
I know you're napping around here somewhere. On your feet and back to work already, yeah?
I'm presuming they're going to let me choose my character's gender this time around, which, like I said, we're going to do male because we want to get the grappler line going.
Finally. Come on, sunshine. Up and at 'em.
He gets, who's probably not long for this world. Yep, okay. Bye. I prefer that, but I want to be able to get all the good stuff. And the maddening third playthrough with Dimitri will be the female main character once again. But for now, male Shuz, what is the canon name? We're still going to call him Fuya, but this form cracked. Ooh, good word for it.
Hey, get up already. I'm sorry. What's going on?
He has a good voice.
What's going on? Did your head spring a leak while you were napping? Better see if you can even remember your name.
Bob. Alright. Oop. Option 1. Mwah, I love you. Thank you. Okay, Fuya. That is my name.
Looks like there's hope for you yet.
Back off, you sack of guts. I'm just resting up for the battle.
Yeah, well, the battle's on our doorstep, so you're lucky I like you enough to wake you. You heard who we're up against, yeah? Gerald's mercenaries. Gonna be one hell of a fight if true, especially if the Ashen Demon is here. Don't like a smidge of what I've heard about that fella. Or was it a woman?
Leave it to you to
Ooh,
fill in
actually,
the
that's a good
details.
point.
Did you even catch this Ashen Demon's
Oh.
name?
Of course I did.
Should I do male or female? I think I'll change them as well.
Right on the tip of my tongue.
I'm going to do male this time. This time I'm actually going to focus them going through that leveling side of things. Yeah. Perfect. Violet works. Canon names.
that's it.
Hooray.
Demon or no demon, our job is to fight and win.
You sound just like the captain. I know they paid up front, but come on.
Well, at least one of you has some courage. You've certainly come a long way since I plucked you from that mountain village. But this battle is about more than just victory. Gerald's team has a sterling reputation. Rumor has it they've never blundered even a single job. But once we put them to rout, we'll finally be the greatest mercenaries in all of Leicester.
I'm just trying to think. Their outfits. A lot of characters have their own, like, their class outfits and whatnot, and then the main ones have their unique individual outfits per se. But really, I think both of these might be unique. His might be something like a warrior class, but I don't remember hers necessarily, unless that's like one of the unmounted like wyverns or something,
Enemy activity detected, Captain.
which could be.
Looks like we'll be fighting by moonlight. Mind you don't kill each other in the dark.
Wasn't expecting a fight so soon, but I guess there's nothing for it. You ready?
Nah.
Ready as I'll ever be. Good luck, friend.
And double to you.
All right. I had no idea. Winning.
All right, let's get down to business.
Dumb question. Can I make some adjustments right now? Settings. Can I disable tutorials? I'm going to leave level up buttons like that. Even though sometimes it does get annoying, I do like seeing the level up text, so we'll keep that going. On, off. Yes, thank you. It's going to save me a lot of hassle. Yes, actually. I would like you to save that.
We're up against Gerald's mercenaries.
I can't use my quick movements. I can't do anything.
Let's move out.
I don't even have an ability. What is this nonsense?
Drive them straight into their graves.
Time to see what you're made of. They're not putting up much of a fight. These guys new recruits or something? Guess this means I can mess with them a little.
Exciting. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, boom. Okay. And now we proceed.
Guess that's that.
Nice try.
Stay tougher than this. Hey, you! Clear out that group over there.
No, not yet.
So I'm presuming that we're not going to get any levels and whatnot, because they said after chapter 1. I think this is chapter 1? Good. It would be kind of funny if we were just like running around like one-shotting everything.
I'll take out the stronghold over this way, yeah? You get the one over there.
Sure, whatever.
Can't wait to wrap this up so we can all drown ourselves in ale.
Oh, we got abilities now. Hooray. On it. And good night.
Is she gonna be okay? Keep your eyes open. We still don't know if the Ashen Demon is here.
Ooh. Oh, wow, we see everything. Look at us go.
The main force is here. We're saved. Now push. Push the enemy back.
About time a foe with some teeth showed up. But they still don't stand a chance against Burling's mercenaries.
Yep, you're gonna have to seize this place.
Isn't this a sight? You must be the infamous Ashen Demon. I can't wait to
You
see
stop blocking.
This will be the end of the Ashen Demon. No one can beat the captain.
Captain.
They took out Lassie. She was nothing.
But she was nothing.
I can't believe I'm losing to some damn kid.
Captain Burling's in trouble. I have to reach her before it's too late. There's so many of them. Only one thing to do about that.
Now they're gonna teach me about. Yep. Oh, you stop blocking.
I've got you now.
Okay, we're clear.
No. Just when my dream
Oh, she was a bow knight. I see.
You monster.
Oh no.
The captain's dead. What are we gonna
Dibs.
do now?
I guess the mail mouth's not too bad, but much prefer the other.
Stand down or die.
We're gonna stand, we're gonna fight, and we're gonna avenge the captain.
Can I defeat them? I'm not losing. Strip damage. Nope. Oop. Oop, nope. Aha, death with Allison paper cuts.
Why am I so scared? It's just one merc.
Cuts, no. He'll be missed.
Gets no! This can't be happening.
This is me, I won. Some of these I might skip, but this one I'll let go. Nice punch. Put out coffee. Remember to stay hydrated, friends. Otherwise you end up like that. This is a cool scene on the moonlight beaming down.
Keep fighting.
Perish with you. The cycle of this world. I will not allow it to perish with you.
And my sword.
Where did you get that power?
Oh no, I got hit.
But it's just what I need to bring you down.
Your turn. Okay, I'd like to disagree. You should be able to attack through that.
We're here to help.
I mean, sure. And break. Triple kill.
Interesting. You're fighting like an entirely different person.
Okay, fine, I'll come back. Nope.
That's enough. We did what we came to do. Everyone, fall back.
Victory. For real this time.
But this fight is over. Hey, wait. Why? We've achieved our goal. Your job was to stop us, and you failed. Another time, perhaps. Hey, we're not done here. Wait, why am I so tired?
And Bow's like, you know what? I changed my mind. Slice. Quickest game in history.
Huh? Where am I?
Oh, good. You're awake. Not sure I would have been able to sleep at night with your blood on my hands.
Yeah. I know your voice. I dreamed about you.
Strange. I have no such recollection. Regardless, I am a being
So viral.
who exists on the edge of dreams and reality. You may call me Arval.
Arval, huh?
But for now, let me speak plain. You are slated to die. Right now, I'm the only thing holding your meager life together. And to be blunt, it's beginning to tire me.
Thank you?
Oh, my. That's the first time anyone has ever shown me gratitude. And I must say,
Very much gratitude.
very much. Hear me well. You are a crucial piece of this world's cyclical... No, this will never do. You're far too groggy to absorb what I'm saying.
I mean, I did almost die.
For now, I needn't tell you how you'll get back on your feet. I need only convince you that you will.
I don't understand. I'm already up and about.
But you're in a dream.
Perhaps here you are, but not in reality where it counts. Your cluelessness is actually quite charming. I think you're starting to grow on me. Still, the important thing is what you do after you wake.
Go back to bed.
And
Any sensible
what should
person.
that be?
Recall, please, how the Ashen Demon bested you. Came within an inch of snuffing out your life. If you attempt the fight again the same way, you will reach the same conclusion.
Does make sense.
This would force me to step in once more, which would be most annoying and also rather counterproductive, if I'm honest.
Then I'll get stronger. The man I am now will seem like a little kid in comparison. And one day, I will surpass the Ashen Demon. I swear it.
And thus we will.
Indeed.
Or the game will allow us to, I should say.
My captain and
I could have
comrades
chipped
are
him
dead.
down.
The company is finished. So, there's only one thing I can do. Start over.
Huh. I thought you to be more sentimental. Did they not take you in? Care for you?
Gold's the only thing that ever held us together. And death is something we're all too used to. I never knew my real parents, and I lost the mother who raised me. Partings just come easy to me, I guess. The best way to honor my fallen comrades is by training hard and growing even stronger. Then I'll crush Gerald's mercenaries and the Ashen Demon with them. That's what I'm going to live for now.
Oh, but I like your spirit. Though I expected no less from my partner in destiny.
I'm sorry, what?
Yes, I suppose that was a bit sudden. I should remember, take intimacy in smaller steps.
Noted.
The point is that I'm here to guide you, and I promise to help you find the strength to see your dreams realized.
So it's interesting to see these cutscenes coming through, and second time around. Or so before I forget. Ooh. But
Prologue.
yeah.
A chance encounter.
She said, no, we're not even in chapter 1 yet. We're still in the prologue. So wonder.
The continent of Fodlan,
Yeah.
said to be protected by a goddess, has existed for uncountable ages. Now, 3 ruling powers control the land.
You said it, Joe.
To the south is a region held for more than 1,000 years by the Adrestian Empire. To the north is the Holy Kingdom of Fargus, ruled by the royal family and its knights. And to the east, a league of nobles that bends no knee, rules the Leicester Alliance. Though once consumed in war, these 3 powers now exist in relative harmony. Nestled between them is Garreg-Mach Monastery, seat of the Church of Saros, the land's widely practiced faith, and a power that helps to maintain peace across the continent. Not far from the monastery, at the northern edge of the empire, is a small village called Ramire, and west of this place stretches a forest where a lone mercenary awaits.
That would be me.
Hey, wake up! Ugh, how many times must we do this? Get up already!
Thing about it is interesting that the beginning stresses so much, you're sleepy and whatnot, and then pretty much drops it.
Huh? That's weird. I could have sworn I heard someone calling me. It's still dark out though.
Hello, yes, I was calling you. Many times, I might add.
Come on, I told you not to sneak up on me like that.
As if I have a choice. Do you know how many times you would have died by now if not for me? I'll tell you. 22. The 3 times you leapt off a cliff to quote-unquote get tougher saved you. Those 5 mad attempts to dispatch a horde of monsters by yourself saved you. And tonight, despite my repeated warnings, you took the wrong path and ended up having to sleep on a bed of leaves in the middle of the woods. Ignoring me, I'll take that to mean I touched a nerve. At any rate, we all make a few mistakes along the way. And by we, I mean you. And by a few, I mean far, far more than average.
Get a Marvel.
Now then, with that out of the way, would you like to know why I've roused you from your mud-caked slumber? Actually, it's probably easier to show rather than tell at this point. Look over there, if you would.
Stop plowing ahead, Claude. You're going to get us lost.
Lost schmost. We've got it on Imperial authority that this is the way to the village.
True, I said there was a village, but how could anyone know where it is in the thick of these mountains? I can't even say for certain where we are in all this gloom.
Okay, new plan. I'll rely on my keen senses to navigate. Lucky for you, they're sharp as an arrow.
Aha, puns.
Someone's here. Another bandit, perhaps?
They're mistaking you for some common backwater thief. What cheek.
I mean, that would be a hell of an outfit for a thief. Looks more like a knight.
Hold on there. I'm no bandit. I'm a mercenary. Well, that makes everything better.
A bandit would be far less out of place in these woods than a sellsword. What brings you here?
We've no time for an interrogation. Our pursuers are closing in.
I don't know who you people are or what you want, but I think introductions can wait. You clearly need every blade you can find, and my pockets have been feeling awfully light lately. What do you say?
You're like, sure, why not? We'll trust you.
Well, since you're here, do you mind stepping in and helping us?
Hooray, my Shadow Flash. God, that's so nice.
Don't worry about payment.
And also my damage. Holy crap.
If we survive this.
Well. Done. Blessed be the New game plus boosts here. Good old Costas.
There they are! Kill them all!
Yeah, kill them all. Wait, you're talking about us or you?
Fight for them now, are ya? And die
Lol.
with your friends!
Ah, that shouldn't have killed.
I'll deal with things here.
I don't really need your help. Can we just...
Let me show you a trick
There we go.
for dealing with heavily defended enemies.
Yes, you show me that trick.
And that's how it's done.
Take a breather. Don't overstep, Edelgard. Well, I suppose my turn has arrived.
Sure has. Oh, plus X. Oh, I see.
Anyone to stop me. Apologies, but it was you or me.
And
Who are these people anyway? All three of them have crests.
Is it Claude time? I think it's Claude time.
it could have been Cloud time.
I'm a master of strategy, but I'm not really used to being on the front lines. No problem. I've awaited this moment.
Cool. Can I move now?
Hey, got lucky there. Well, lucky for me, I guess. Not so much for you.
Bandits have a firm hold on the central road. It would be wise to move through the forest and take down
Actually,
the
dumb question.
stronghold.
Let me think. Is there a... Yes. Oh my gosh, we can't fail it.
As we go.
Try and keep an eye on who we're fighting, and make sure we've got the right person leading the charge at the right time.
Oh, don't you worry about that. I think the right person is most certainly leading the charge. Yeah, you all
Here I
just...
go. No mistakes.
Thief ain't good. Wait, that's Thief? More up arrows shown. Oh, I see. There was one back here. Yeah.
They must learn who they're up against.
We will proceed as planned.
Ah, you people. I don't need your help.
We must strive to perform.
Let's try this. Let's see how this goes.
How about I not do that and I just skip everything and go straight murder? That sounds good.
The stronghold's ours.
Nothing drop. That's fine.
Not to worry over you too much, but do make sure to heal if you're hurt.
Slash.
What shoddy defenses. We'll be done before we know it if they're all like this.
There's a roll.
Position secure.
Oh wow, you did murder him. Good job. Not bad for a level 1.
That ought to unravel their defenses. Enough of this strategy nonsense. Get out there and tear them all to pieces.
I agree. Oh, crap.
Okay, how many thugs does this guy have working for him anyway?
I have to fight you guys, I will. Oh, hey.
Repent, foul bandits. The Knights of Seros are here, and we'll cut you down for terrorizing our students.
Not even any puns. So much hate. Nice try at that.
Battle is practically won if the Knights have arrived. The Knights of Seros? Not now! I don't kill at least one of them, Brett. I'm finished!
Oh, good news.
Watch out. They're gonna make a last-ditch effort to rush our position. I've got this.
Done.
You're gonna learn how tough a bandit can really be! We cannot allow ourselves to perish here. I'm afraid we must spare no mercy for you.
My goodness.
Never should have taken this job.
Victory is ours.
Is it over?
Look at that.
I won't let myself stop here.
Not much I can do about that side of things. Good, my money did carry over like how it's open a little.
Hang on. You're seriously the Imperial Princess, the Crown Prince, and the heir to the Alliance?
You know, it does kind of seem very coincidental.
Yes. And as the three of us are now in your debt, I think formal introductions are in order. My name is Edelgard von Hresvelg, Princess of the Adrestian Empire.
I am Dimitri Alexandra Blathen, Crown Prince of the Holy Kingdom of Fargus.
And I'm Claude von Regan, grandson of the leader of the Leicester Alliance.
Things looked grim there for a moment. Thanks to you, we put those bandits to flight.
Bit of a miracle we ran into you out there, but hey, I'll take it. Oh, I'm sure the three of you could have handled the situation just fine without me.
No need for false humility. We'd likely have perished if not for your help.
I mean, it was kind of the equivalent of like a seasoned veteran just kind of stepping into like a play battle with children or something. It wasn't a fair fight.
Well, aren't they an unlikely trio? I wonder why those bandits were after them. Still, it's no concern of ours. We have our own plans to attend to. Now, collect your pay and be off before they get a wild idea and ask you to join them.
Say, while I have you here, do you know where I can find Remire Village? I took a wrong turn somewhere along the way. I'm looking for a band of hardened mercenaries who follow a man named Gerald. I hear rumors that's where they're camped. Actually, Remire might just be the village we've been looking for, too. That ring a bell, Edelgard? I don't remember hearing anything about mercs, but...
The name sounds correct, at least.
Gerald's too smart to get smoked out by a bunch of rumors, but they're all I've got at the moment.
In any case, we won't find our own 2 feet in all this dark. We should return to camp and get our bearings before...
You, Eloise.
Hello there, house leaders. Hello, brave mercenary. We've mopped up what's left of those rascals. So what say we return to camp? And I insist you accompany us, good mercenary.
Who? Me? You heard the man. We'll wait out the night together and make for the village in the morning. It's a great plan, especially if you want to get paid, as we're a tiny bit short on pocket change.
Claude makes the best point.
Yes. And those mercenaries you're looking for? Gerald's band, was it? They may be in Remire Village tonight. There's no telling when they'll move on. If you come back to our camp, we have maps that may help you get one step ahead of them.
This is clearly the wisest course of action. Not to mention that I would enjoy conversing with you further. But of course, the choice is yours.
Why can't things ever be simple?
All right, no, but just for the night.
Part of me wonders what happens if you decline, but it's going to be one of those, but thou must.
Perfect. Then might I borrow you for a moment after we reach camp? There's a matter we must speak about. Nothing alarming, I promise you.
Right then. So off we go. But, if I may, did I hear you mention a Gerald earlier?
Yes, do you know him? He heads up a pretty elite band of mercenaries, so I imagine his name is spread all over Fodlan by now.
Mercenaries, is it? No. No, it can't be him. Can it? Well, I'll just have to meet this Gerald myself. After I've seen my duties through, of course. After all, if I don't finish my assigned tasks, I'm mission the point.
Yes.
Get it? Missing? Mission? Come now, this is good stuff.
That's our Aloise. Come on, let's get moving before he really gets going.
No, give me more. More puns. Alas. I do find it interesting, this is basically the only time you ever have this particular camp. So I'm presuming that the main camp that you go through the rest of the game will be the same in the other playthroughs as well, so. Hard to say, of course, but. Yes, I'm one of the brigands. Wow.
Greetings.
Not gonna bother reading these things again. When we get to the new playthrough.
Hey!
New stuff I'll start reading again. Yes. No?
That's concerning. What say you? Let's see.
Do I realize I saved? No. Oh, same thing. No, curses.
What say you?
So we'll talk with everybody but Claude. Oh, tense. Well, he is the guy who just jumped off a cliff 3 times and tried to fight monster bands 5 times and stuff.
What are your thoughts?
Golden Deer House,
Well met.
which is the one we're going through. Well, technically Golden Wildfire, but I forgot to show, but I do got the right shirt on. Claude and all of them ready to roll. Hey, Leonie. She's going to be one of our characters this playthrough.
So,
Right on.
Heck yeah.
thanks. I'll do it.
And Lawrence as well. Yes, yes.
Hello?
Hey, let's hit the try my main character's playthrough, unless something really jumps out at me if there's another character you can get.
I'm busy.
From Marianne. She's like, I'd like to speak.
Oh, hey.
What's up, Hilda?
Huh. Aw.
Oof.
Thanks.
Let's branch all the students right here.
Right on. No problem.
Please?
Yep.
How may I help you?
Alright, now we're on to... Yep.
Hey. What?
Sturdy.
Look who has arrived. What? I am on it.
Sorry, I tried. I really do prefer her outfit here than I do the later outfit, in this game at least. But, it's all good. Bernie has a good sense for those sorts of things. Alright, let's see. Ah, yes.
My thanks.
You have no option.
Right.
What did you need?
It'll be fun, they said. Nothing ever happens. Oh dear.
Thanks.
I appreciate it.
How's it going, Ingrid?
Can we speak a moment?
Not good.
Dimitri will be back.
My thanks.
Hey, Didui.
No, I see.
Heya.
And then we got Net,
Hello.
Sadie's.
The thing is, that's right.
Ah, it's you.
And Phoenix.
It's you.
Yeah, just trying to keep things quick. If I sat there and read everything again, well, first of all, we saw all this text. Maybe there's a few small changes here and there, but again, I don't want to do too much reading and keep this episode bogged down too much. Playthrough 2 especially. Though, once we get on to the new route, then we'll be doing things in full, so it won't be too much longer.
Right.
That's right. Easy to talk to, Fuya. And the professor.
Let's see.
All in all,
Got it.
Right on.
Well, hi.
No.
Got it.
And there's you.
Listen,
Oh, Petra.
Right on.
that has much.
Yeah, I don't know.
And high stick drift. Alright, well, we'll do the reverse this time. So we'll start with Edelgard.
What do you think?
Let's see.
If you would, on another matter.
I think in this case we'll skip it. Because, well, we did that before. I might do it for Claude, just as a quick
Speaking of which,
fun bit.
You're kidding.
no. By the way, how about this?
Yep, skip that. But Claude, tell us about your friends. And yourself.
Thanks.
Yeah, the church is going to be sticking their hands into it.
Speaking of, how's that?
Yeah, let's do it. Start with you.
Who, me? I'm more curious about you, personally. If you don't have anything better to do, I'd be glad to have you join us at Garrick Mach. Have you met him yet? At first, I thought he was real serious and persnickety. But that image shattered pretty quick once I noticed him chatting up every girl in the monastery.
It's a shame you don't get those details as much as in Three Houses, but it's fun. Different aspects of the personalities.
Seems like she had a pretty cushy life growing up.
And yet she's referred as a brigand, just big axes.
Which means she's gotten into the habit of slacking off and making other people do things for her. He's a pretty friendly guy. Though it'd be nice if he talked about something other than muscles.
Yeah, he talks plenty about food.
He comes from a merchant family, but his parents died in an accident. He's had it pretty rough. Don't ever treat her like a child. I made that mistake earlier and she nearly took my head off.
Yep.
But she's clearly the youngest out of this year's students, so I don't get what the big deal is. Just another pampered noble, I guess.
Oh, she's pretty darn good as a maid. Oh, excuse me, game.
If you don't...
Well, not game. Excuse me. Roll with it.
Likes the great outdoors. Definitely more than the rest of us, anyway. He's the second son of a merchant family, but says he wants to be a knight. He doesn't really seem suited for it, though. Maybe his parents are making him do it.
Almost certainly.
Oh, Marianne? She's Margrave Edmund's daughter, but that's all I know about her. She doesn't interact with the other students at all. I'll admit, she intrigues me.
Now, the thing that interests me most, right here.
Leonie wants to be a mercenary. I bet you two would have lots to talk about. You're both pretty frank, too. I just hope you're not as obsessed with saving money as she is.
So, Leonie obviously was trained by Geralt, just as a whim while he was in their village for just a little while. But I'm almost 100% positive that Geralt's mercenaries are going to continue to be a rival group to ours during all the early middle parts of the game, and then we'll have another sort of probably big battle where we get to, get them on our side. But fighting against them a couple times here and there, I wonder how she's particularly going to react to things. That I find fascinating, because you never really got too much of that interaction in Three Houses, especially not on the enemy side. So that'll be fun. Alright, so. Alright, Eloise, let's head out. So I think what I'm going to do is keep going on just a little longer.
That's concerning, if I'm honest.
Sure.
My sincere apologies for asking this of you. I know you're heading for Remire Village in order to find Gerald's mercenaries, but, well, perhaps you might consider changing your mind and accompanying us to Garrick Mach Monastery instead.
And why would I do that, exactly?
Because you've done us a great service, and we don't have the means in camp to properly reward you. At the monastery, however, we can repay your kindness in full. Also, between you and me, this evening's turn of events was quite the embarrassment for the church.
I mean, the three heads of state had to almost sacrifice themselves to protect their classmates, which is very noble. But Where were the knights defending them? My goodness. Just both games, it's kind of insane. You know, in the first game, and this isn't really a spoiler because this is later the first mission, but Byleth and Geralt team up along with only the three heads of the houses to defeat a small group of mercenaries, and then, you know, this one, this is like, he comes out of nowhere to help just the three of them. It's kind of insane how just the heck happened to the church.
We allowed students of the Officers' Academy out of our sight, and house leaders of great political consequence at that. And then they crossed swords with bandits. If word got out, well, let's just say it would sit poorly with everyone. So you see why we must ensure you're well compensated. Also, there may be some papers for you to sign, perhaps in blood.
This sounds more like hush money than a reward.
Yes, that's exactly what I told the fool knight who suggested it. Me, I'd just as soon send you on your way, but I fear I'm obligated to escort you back. Anyway, the whole thing will be much easier if you simply agree to come along. Just as a formality, of course.
I think that was a threat. And here I thought he was a big softy. Well, what do you think? Garrick Mach is in the opposite direction of where we need to be.
Yeah.
But this man seems rather set on having us accompany them.
I guess I'm not opposed to helping out a little more. I'll come with you to the monastery, but I'm not staying a single minute longer than I have to.
Bless you, my friend. What a noble soul you are. I'd say you saved my bacon, but that would be utterly hammy.
Alois, has anyone ever told you that you're...
Don't. Some truths are simply too painful to bear. While I'm no expert, I fear the poor man's heart couldn't handle the shock.
I'll never forgive you for saying that anyway.
Told me what?
Told you...
Ah, you like it? Wonderful. I admit I've received no small share of positive comments on it. There's a grand story behind every last ding and dent. Enough to keep me talking for a week. Why, take this one here.
We heard you'll be joining us at Garrick Mach. Perhaps somewhat unwillingly, I might add. I know this wasn't in your plans, but if it lets us get to know each other better, perhaps it will prove worth it in the end.
Unwilling or not, we've got a long road ahead, so let's try to keep the mood light.
I hesitate to ask this considering you're only here because of us. Well, are you sure about this decision? The
So
last
I had
thing we want
a
is
choice
to
to
take
be
you from your own business. The knights may seem unwilling to bend, but it's not as if you have no say in the matter.
Actually, I see this as just another chance to better myself.
You are more gracious than I. But as I see you've made peace with it, I will leave the matter be.
Yes, that's quite enough chatter. Let's save our energy for the road. To the monastery!
Yeah.
Listen, I know this one's on me. I'm the one who roped you into coming back to camp after all.
Don't worry, Claude. We'll make you pay for it in lots of money.
But I'll find a way to make it up to you, I promise.
Thanks, Claude. I know you will.
Hey, hurry up back there or we'll leave you behind.
You know you've had a busy day when you rub shoulders with the heirs to the Empire, the Kingdom, and the Alliance. I think they're a fascinating group of people myself, but what do you make of them?
Of course, Claude.
He's a laid-back kind of guy who doesn't really strike me as noble, and I mean that in a good way. Something tells me he's gonna be easy to work with. It seems like Edelgard thinks high enough of me. She's got this elegant air about her, but somehow doesn't hold any disdain for mercenaries. It feels like Dimitri's always checking in on me, every chance he gets. He'll definitely make a good king, the kind who looks after his people.
Of course you only pick up on their rosy qualities. You really are a delight. Have I told you that lately? Still, you better pick up the pace before you vex these people any further.
Their rosy qualities indeed. Alright, so a little bit more to go. We're going to probably do a save before a decision.
3 houses.
But I feel like we can do just a little more today and then we'll call it.
Deep in the forest, the mercenary meets a trio of youths, each a student at Garrick Mach's Officers' Academy, and a leader of one of the school's 3 houses. Striking down the bandit chief who attacked the students brings undue attention to the mercenary, who soon arrives at the hallowed gates of Garreg Mach.
Mm-hmm.
And with that, may I present the mercenary I spoke of?
So,
Greetings. My name is Rhea, and I am the Archbishop of the Church of Seros. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for rescuing our students.
I'm just glad I could help.
Such modesty is not required around me. Your actions were truly commendable.
However, the reason we summoned you here was not simply to express our gratitude.
of course, my payment.
We have a proposal for you. One made on behalf of the church itself.
What kind of proposal?
Someone told you of the Officers' Academy here at the monastery, yes? We would have you join this academy as a student.
You what?
Though you are a mercenary, I understand you are not currently beholden to any one particular employer. Also, the students you rescued are close to your own age. Your life could be greatly enriched here.
Or she's heard about our power and wants to keep us on a short leash.
Yep.
And yet she's taking it almost as a given that we'll accept. It's infuriating.
Wait.
I need to get stronger if I'm gonna do what I need to. If your fancy school can really make that happen, consider me interested.
The Knights of Seros, as well as many other powerful warriors, pass daily through the gates of this hallowed monastery. If strength is what you are after, we can certainly provide it in spades.
And they've really talked us into a corner here. I think I see where this is going.
All right, I'm in.
A wise decision. We will do all we can to ensure you do not regret it.
I believe you will go far.
If I may, permit me to tell you a bit more about the school itself. The academy is divided into 3 houses and draws in the most promising young talents from every corner of Fodlan. Some are noble-born, while others spring from more humble roots. But within these walls, all are treated as equals.
You're here.
We ask our prospects to spend a year living under the same dormitory roof, so they can challenge each other, work hard, and grow together.
Each of our houses corresponds to one of Fodlan's 3 regions. Edelgard leads the Black Eagle House, which is for students from the Adrestian Empire. Dimitri leads the Blue Lion House, home to students from the Holy Kingdom of Fargus. And Claude leads the Golden Deer House, for students from the Leicester Alliance.
We could select a house for you ourselves, but as all of this was our idea, perhaps we should leave this decision to you. You are something of a special case, after all.
So I can join any house I want?
Yes, you have simply to name it.
And here we go. Round 2, Edelgard. No. Good old Claude. I don't see why you in details matter, but I'll take a look. I'm presuming everybody's technically level 1 right now. Yep. But, okay, cool. Well, obviously we're doing it, so...
So you wish to join Claude's Golden Deer. Are you certain?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Yep, that's the one. I'm sure of it.
I mean, it would be ironic if I was wearing a Claude shirt and I was like, nah, let's just go with Edelgard down too.
May you build wonderful and lasting friendships in your new house.
Well then, with that taken care of, it's time to decide which of us will supervise which house.
Yes, it turns out we just underwent a last-minute roster change. I guess you two haven't met. This is Professor Yuritsa, our weapons instructor.
Hello.
Hello.
I can already tell I'm gonna learn a lot from you.
Will you now?
Do my ears deceive me? Or is that curiosity I hear in your voice, Professor Yuritsa? I thought all the houses were the same to you. Perhaps you should be in charge of our new student's house.
I don't care. You decide.
Well, you'll certainly hear no objections from me.
Ah,
Professor Manuela, you and I can take charge of the remaining houses.
that's fascinating.
What? It's decided already? I was at least expecting a fight. Maybe some hair
Guess that
pulling.
makes sense. I guess Yuritsa is always going to be our head because then he's always a usable character. And I guess it kind of makes sense because it's an interesting main character, though. And you always are going to get Manuel, I'm sure, after you break out of the monastery. And Hanuman, for whatever reason, just never made it into the game as a playable character, which, you know, it's fine. You know, the mustache would be nice to control, but aside from that, it's not that big a deal.
As for you, my mysterious new student, I look forward to getting to know you much, much better throughout the year.
The gall of these people making decisions for you.
It wasn't even a decision we could make.
His head spin.
Right. In any case, I'm looking forward to learning from you, Professor Yuritsa.
I'll inform you of our first mission soon.
Sorry, what mission?
Oh, did we fail to mention that?
Yeah.
Each month, every house in the academy is given a mission entailing some form of service to the church.
Surprise. Oh, hey, good. Part of me thinks it would have been better to put her at level 1, but it's alright. Am I going to get a chance to do anything, or is it going to be right to mission?
Sorry, but do I have this right? This person just enrolled at the academy and now they have become a member of our house?
That is indeed right, Lawrence. What's up?
Yeah, that's pretty much the deal. Right, Professor Yuritsa?
Yes.
I love how you can bump into someone in the woods one night and suddenly you're living under the same roof the next. I knew we had a thing.
I'm sorry, I do love Claude as a character. He's fun.
Anyway, welcome to the Golden Deer House, where the only rule is make your own rules. Kidding, of course. Or am I?
The point is, you're one of us now. And it's very good to have you here.
Well, the term's only just started. The church must really like you if they're letting you join partway through. You have to be pretty skilled to get that kind of treatment.
Well, I believe it. I mean, how many people our age can cut it as full-fledged mercenaries? I definitely see why the church was interested, and I can't wait to train together.
And I can't wait to eat together! Or work out. You want to go work out?
Yay.
Seriously, you need to put some muscles on that coat rack you call a body. Bulk up, like me.
I don't think these strange shirt buttons look is for everybody. Any more meat on those bones, and our friend here would be downright scary. Our new friend's build is perfect as is. Wouldn't you agree, Marianne?
Oh, well, I don't...
Okay, everyone just loosen up. And hey, it's not like we haven't met already, so just sit back and make yourself at home.
Yeah, it's nice that this house is so friendly and outgoing to you out the bat. You know, pretty much everybody. Lawrence hasn't, you know, gotten warmed up to yet, but I mean, apart from that, pretty much everyone's like, yeah, okay, this guy's pretty cool.
I would not take after Claude if I were you, new blood. Honestly, if you wish your time here to be fruitful, you would do well to follow my lead.
I think Professor Yuritsa wants to say something.
Remember your mission?
Every word, Professor. We are to crush what remains of the Iron King's thieves who attacked our camp.
And with their boss Costas out of the picture, the runts that are left should be easy pickings.
They can't be anything too special if we're getting them as homework.
Good. Prepare yourself.
Yeah.
Of course, Oh, he's gone. Yeah, so that whole Yuritsa up and vanishing thing, best to just get used to it.
Well, I, for one, am excited to show off my skills by beating up on some bandits.
I don't suppose I could be excused? Or,
We're all in this together, Marianne. Don't worry, you'll be fine.
Besides,
Yeah.
the newbie here already sent them packing once, so this should be easy peasy.
We should proceed with caution, though if we keep our heads on straight, there's nothing to be afraid of.
Now that's what a battle-hardened mercenary should sound like. Maybe I'll just hang out in the back and let you handle all the hacky-slashy stuff.
But you're a melee... You know what? Never mind.
Just give it up, Claude.
Anyway, we're all participating in this mission. Church's rules. I didn't make them, so the only thing we can do is work together. And we're gonna lean pretty heavy on our mercenary buddy here. Hope that's okay.
I mean, I'm battle hardened, so it makes sense.
I won't let you down.
By lean heavily, we mean not lean at all, probably.
There you are, Yuritsa. I have word from the knights.
It is time?
Yes. The bandits have fled north into the canyon bordering Count Ro's land in the kingdom. But the knights have cut off their escape, and now stand ready to provide whatever support the students may require.
We'll leave at once.
I needn't remind you, this is the first real battle for some of our charges. I trust you will keep them safe. Though I likely do not need to worry with an old hand like you at their side.
No, you don't. You there. It's time for the mission. Gather the others.
About time we saw some action.
Here we go. Or should I say, here we don't go, probably.
Lost sight of them?
Ashamed to admit it, but yes. It's possible someone magicked the bandits away. Why go to that kind of trouble for a handful of highwaymen's scum?
So be it. We'll follow the blood scent.
Right, of course. We'll follow... Wait, what?
We're leaving. Everyone, follow me.
Hey, Professor Yuritsa, are you... And the way he goes. Guess we better get after him. We're still on a mission after all.
Yeah.
Pathetic.
Slow down, Professor. You're making it hard for us to... Oh. Well, this is something.
What happened to all these people?
Dead by my hand.
Are these the bandits we have been chasing?
Who knows? It's not like you can tell they're bandits just from looking at them.
AKA Yuritsa is brutal.
Well, Professor, are they the villains we're searching for?
Most likely. I caught them trying to escape to that fortress.
Okay, does it have to be so dark and spooky?
Huh.
It must be their hideout if they were trying to shelter there.
So the battle is going to be the same as the first one, probably, with probably Kranya showing up. Does that mean we're going to rescue Monica? I forget her name right now, I don't know why, but the one redheaded girl from the other playthrough. Does that mean we're going to rescue her?
Then let's quit standing around and seize the place. Might even find some nice gear in the process.
Now you're thinking like a RPG player. Let's get some treasure.
As nobles, we would be remiss to let the people suffer at the hands of these rapscallions 1 minute longer.
So you want to go in there? Yeah, you know what? I think I'll stay here and make sure the outside is safe. Right, Marianne? You with me?
Of course. We don't belong in a dangerous place like that.
You marrying? I was like, oh, hell no.
We'll be heroes if we manage to take out the entire bandit outpost. This is the kind of stuff I live for.
Yeah! Let me at him! I'll crack those guys like walnuts!
It seems like opinions are split. But the thing is, we're still on a mission. And that means we leave the decision-making to Professor Yuritsa.
And I say, enter the fortress. Dispatch any bandits you find.
But...
There's no cause for concern. I see no signs of life. There can't be more than a handful. Or none at all.
I'd be happy with the none option.
My grandpa told me empty forts have ghosts in them.
Ghosts? I mean, how childish. Everyone knows there's no such thing. We're hunting bandits, not banshees. So can we please just get this over with? Lysithia, don't tell me that you're... You know what? Probably better not to ask.
You folks must be pretty confident considering how much you're horsing around. Just be careful some brute doesn't take you by surprise.
Yeah, we'll just need to watch each other's backs. Eyes peeled, everyone.
Heck yeah. Except, we're not going to be doing this because, well, reasons. Reason being is hour and 5 minutes is probably going to be a good 10-15-minute battle, so we're just going to save it right here. And next time, next weekend, we shall continue on. But something to look forward to, right? Trying to get a little bit farther in here so we can chain at least a couple battles this time around and the next time, so I think we accomplished that. I don't expect it to take too terribly long regardless because, you know, main character is a little overpowered, but we're probably just going to control Lysithia for most of it unless it seems like we're going to miss the S rank, which probably won't happen because she's still overpowered. Alright, so with that all said, I think we're going to stop here. Thank you so very much as always. I appreciate your patience over the long week, but, you know, hey, Games Done Quick is a great charity event and, you know, raised a lot of money for Prevent Cancer Foundation, which is fantastic, so I'm really happy to see that. So until next time, you all take care, and look forward to seeing you once again on the next adventure.